Out here at Crowley, Tay Ellis, 2027 top receiver in the state of Texas, 35 offers. What's the spring been like for you? I know you're working or trying to refine anything in your craft so far?
Yeah, I definitely been working with Coach D-Rob on just my separation and just my pre-snap look. So, when I go up to the line, I look at the safeties instantly, and I get that pre-snap look so I can just figure out how I'm running my route and what depth I'm running my route at.
Is that a big focus? Or I know we talked about, football, 7th grade is when you really started to flip the switch. Or is it now just kind of the technical side, trying to finesse some of these routes, stuff like that?
Yeah, really, when I started working in 7th grade, I really didn't know how good I was going to be. So when I started working, I really was just working strategically off of just, being an athlete.
Yeah.
So then when I tapped in with Coach D-Rob, David Robinson, then that's when he started being more technical with me.
Okay.
And that's when I got more advanced.
Good deal. I know going into June, you got a couple of visits set up. You going to Nebraska. What's the excitement level to see the Cornhuskers?
I'm very excited, just because they've been up here lots of times. They're probably one of the top teams that's recruiting me right now.
Okay.
So that's gonna be pretty exciting. And like my guy Trey Taylor, he committed. So that's my dog. That's been my dog. So when he committed, it really made me get more excited just to get down there. So I'll be down there the 4th through the 5th. So I'm very excited.
Okay, and I know you were down at Texas during the spring. What was that time like on campus, but also seeing Coach Jackson?
It was amazing. Texas is my guys, Coach Jackson. He's one of the top receivers in the country. Undoubtedly, you can call them receiver year for the past 2-3 years. So they're a top contender for me. I love getting up there. I love Coach Sark. I love the whole coaching staff, and I just love the atmosphere and the culture.
Were you able to sit down and talk with Coach Sark on the trip?
Yes, sir, I did. His main talking points was just developing me, how they would develop me in their pro style offense. How he wants me to play right away.
Do you feel like a priority early on? I know it's early.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, I definitely do. I definitely feel like I'm top on their board. Coach Jackson has previously said that I'm the top 2027 receiver on his board, so he's looking to go after me pretty hard.
Okay, and who else are you starting to hear from pretty often?
I'm starting to hear more about USC. They've definitely been up to school lots more times. I'm starting to hear from them. Ohio State just been up here, so Coach Hartline, he's my guy. So I've been hearing from those schools a lot. Nebraska as well, definitely a lot. It definitely has picked up more, so I've been hearing from those 3 schools a lot more than I have.
I know those are some national programs, USC, Ohio State, Nebraska. They're all out of state. Does that matter to you?
It doesn't really matter, but I definitely want to explore my options in-state and out-of-state.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not from Texas, so I want to be counted as a Texas kid.
Sure.
I'm from Arkansas, so I want to definitely go back home just to the University of Arkansas, not just playing there, but just having the key to my city.
Yeah, absolutely. And on top of that, is there anything specifically that you're looking for when it comes to recruiting? Is it relationships, development, campus stadiums, etc.?
Well, my main thing that's number one on my board is just league development.
Okay.
I want to go to the NFL. The next step, they have to be league developed.
Okay.
So they have to have developed guys that's been great guys. So that's my first thing. Second thing I look for is just relationship. Like I said, I don't want to just go into a school where we don't have no relationship. I definitely want to have a strong foundation, a good relationship, and then the third thing is just culture.
Yeah.
I want to be around somewhere where they prioritize me and the culture is just great. So that's what I look for.
Good deal. I know it's still early for you, but long way until a commitment. You're gonna wait until after all your official visits, kind of linger it into your senior season, stuff like that, or is it? Hey, I'm not even thinking about it right now.
I'm gonna wait till junior year. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go summer of junior year. That's about when I'm gonna commit. But it could be even to my senior year.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Well, good deal. Tay, thank you very much, and hope to see you soon.
No problem.
All right, out here at Waxahachie, 2027 defensive back JayQuan Snell. What's the spring been like so far for you?
It's been amazing, man. Just coming out here with my team, my coaches, just enjoying it all. Out here working, trying to get to the state championship in December next year.
It's been a busy spring. I know coaches have been filing through every day, basically. What's that been like?
It's been awesome, man. Still young, just enjoying it all. Just love being around the coaches and the environment here. Just a blessing, really. I'll say truly a blessing just to be around those coaches and getting to know each and every coach.
Now, of course, when did you know this would be kind of your life in football? With the 20+ offers, the high profile. When did you know that would kind of be your reality?
I knew early on, just being around my brother growing up and him going D1, play college football at TCU.
Yeah.
And just being around him and just learning from him. It's just been a blessing, and I've knew ever since I was younger.
Good deal. And, of course, coming up this June, what's next for you? Any trips?
Oh, yeah, sir. I'll go to Georgia June 1st. I'll go to Florida Gator June 21st. And then I'll go to Texas Tech June 13th.
Good deal. And I know you were down in Austin in April. What was that trip like, and who were some of the coaches that you were able to sit down with?
I sat down with Coach Sark personally. He's one of the best coaches in the game, I think. He's running a really good program there. I got to be around the players, talk to Michael Taft. He's one of the best safeties, I think, in college football. And it was just truly just a blessing to be around those guys, him, Arch, and all the other guys. Elijah Barnes, played against him last year. He's going to be a freshman there. He's gonna do pretty good. Jelani McDonald, just being around the team, just being around the players, just been a blessing.
What Sark's message for you?
Just keep working, just stay positive and just keep being in a good environment, keep in a good environment, and just keep my head down.
Yeah, and of course, on top of that, is there any schools you haven't yet heard from that you want to?
Yeah, I would love to hear from a couple of Big Ten schools, Notre Dame, Penn State, Michigan.
Okay.
So some of those, I'll say some of the Big Ten. I got pretty much all the other ones, but I would like to get in touch with some of the schools in the Big Ten.
Did you go play in the cold?
I don't care. I'll play wherever, as long as I can get on the field.
All right. And, one last one for you. Texas A&M, Oklahoma, a couple schools that are also going to be in the mix for you pretty heavily. What's that like, and is staying close to home important to you at all?
I mean, obviously staying close to home would be good, but just if everything lined up, if everything lined up the way I feel like it should, and I have no problem going anywhere. If I feel like it's a place for me, I'll go.
You think you're going to be close to cutting things down anytime soon?
Yes, sir. I'll probably get close as the season goes on. As the season approaches the end, and then that's probably when I'll start cutting down.
Good deal, JayQuan. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Still down here in New Orleans. We're in the boot down here at Brother Martin High School. Easton Royal, 4-star 2027. Actually, we'll bump that up to a 5-star because I saw 24/7 Sports gave you that 5th star.
I did not know that.
Well, congratulations. I don't know if I'm breaking news to you. But I wanted to get your thoughts on recruiting so far. I saw Chris Jackson was down here yesterday. A couple more coaches have filed in. You're back on the football field after a successful track season. What's kind of been the focus this spring?
This main focus is definitely been track. Because, coming into track season, I used to do it just for fun to keep me in shape.
Yeah.
But now I realize I actually have great talent with little to no track practice. So I feel like if I really lock in on that, I can really play football and run track in college. So
Yeah.
that's been the main focus this year.
You mentioned little to no track experience. I was just looking at the board outside with all the records from Brother Martin's track experience. 10.63 was the record. You just ran a 10.3 flat.
Yes, sir.
Now, that's pretty remarkable. 10.3 anything is pretty quick. What's the ultimate goal for track? Is it to get down to a 10.1, 10.2? What do you think you could get down to after a full year of prep?
A full year of prep and me actually locking in and getting better at track.
Yeah.
Sub 10, my senior year.
Sub 10.
Sub 10.
All right. And again, I know we talked about this previously, but the athleticism. Pops played ball.
Mm-hmm.
But what about Pops gave you that athleticism?
My dad, he was short, but he was always the fastest. And my dad's side of the family, they all fast. My cousin was the fastest in the state when he came out, and my dad was number 3. So it's just natural for me to be like this.
And so you finished second in the 100-meter this year for Louisiana as well. Getting over to recruiting, I know that you're up to 16 offers. It's been going, 6 foot, 190-pound wide receiver. You don't find those too often out here. But I guess that's not true because there's plenty of LSU or Louisiana wide receivers that go crazy. But I'll ask you this. Coach Jackson came through yesterday, gave you the offer. What was that reaction like? Did you know much about him previously?
Honestly, before that interaction, I wasn't expecting it. Louisiana, we get overlooked, and I feel like we have a lot of talent. So honestly, I wasn't expecting it, and it kind of shocked me. And it was a great interaction because he gave me points, what he liked about me and why he felt like I was good enough to play at Texas. So I appreciate him for that.
Yeah. So he brought out some tape, kind of pointed over some parts of your game as well. Were you expecting him to stop by at all? Did he reach out beforehand?
I knew the night before because my coach had texted me that he was coming.
Okay. And on top of that, I'll ask you, big picture wise, what does the Texas offer do for your recruitment?
It does a lot, because I have a lot of offers, but Texas, that's college football playoff team. Hopefully, next year they could have the chance to win a natty, so that does a lot.
Yeah. On top of that, I know that you've been to Texas A&M, you've been down to Houston, a couple of Mississippi schools. Who are some schools that you want to go see?
I want to go see Florida State. I also want to go see Georgia.
Yeah.
So really, a lot of the SEC schools.
Is staying close to home important to you?
Definitely, but if staying close to home is definitely important to me. But if a farther away school is showing me more interest, that's where I'm gonna go. 'Cause
Absolutely.
at the end of the day, it's what's best for me, so I can feed my family and retire my mom.
There you go. And then on top of that, we talked about your speed, but on the football field, what are your strengths as a wide receiver?
I feel like I have no limits. Like, I feel like I can do everything. You could give me a short pass, and I could take it 90, 100. You can put me on a deep ball and expect me and know I'm going to win that one-on-one. And also, I'm a great returner. Like, I think, honestly, I love returning kicks. So I feel like that's secondhand to me as well, to have the natural ability to maneuver around the kickoff team to score.
It sounds like an all-around player right there, especially with the ball in your hands. Easton, I'll ask you this final question from me. Hypothetically, and I've been asking recruits this, so it's a little fun one to end this on. Hypothetically, you get $1 million from NIL. What's the first thing that you spend it on?
Definitely. First, I would do, me and my mom, she tries to teach me to save money, so I would put some of it in the savings, but also my first purchase would definitely be a car.
Yeah.
Something, not nothing too crazy, but something to get me started just so I could, and then build on that.
You got a dream car?
Do I have a dream car? Nah. Well, I'm really like a SUV guy.
Okay.
So like really any type of SUV.
Well, good deal, Easton. Thank you very much, and
Yes, sir. Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, St. Augustine 2027 wide receiver Raquan Williams. Texas offered on Wednesday. Big-time talent out here, 22 offers. How's the spring been for you so far?
Really been going good, awesome. I'm liking when I'm sitting out here with the offense. We got new players going in with the QBs. We're connecting more. Our line, we getting better. We all just on the same page.
I know y'all are a big-time program out here. Coaches coming in and out. Coach Chris Jackson was out here on Wednesday. When he offered you, can you kind of take me through the emotions that went through that offer?
I was very happy. He came in, we were like, we had to run no routes. He talked a little bit about Texas. We were like talking about everything. He was running everything down to us.
Yeah. What do you know about Texas?
Receive. I just know about receivers over there.
All right. Who do you watch?
Isaiah Bond. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, good deal. I know that some of these big-time offers are coming in. Do you have any plans this summer to go out and see anybody?
Yes. I'm going back to Florida Gators, Miami.
Okay.
I'm going to Texas Longhorns too.
Do you know when that is?
No, he gonna send dates.
Okay. And on top of that, I mean, for folks who haven't seen your game yet, what's something about your game on the field that you're proud of?
Yeah, I ain't gonna never make you mad.
Okay. I like that as a for quarterbacks, they gotta love that.
Yeah.
You catch everything, run the right routes. Is that the strength of your game so far? The hands, the speed?
I'm good at tracking the ball. Once in the air is mine.
Now, do you want to stay close to home in recruitment? Doesn't matter.
I won't get out of New Orleans really.
Okay. And then on top of that, I'll ask you this. When did you start to know that, all right, I've got myself a bright future in football? Was there a moment, maybe in middle school, elementary, that you're like, I'm pretty good?
I started playing football at 3 years old at Grady Park in the East in New Orleans. Started playing nothing. At first, I started at running back.
Yeah.
Then after I switched to receiver because they said I looked like a receiver. I was getting taller. I just took it with me and just ran off with it.
Are you 6'1"?
Yeah.
6'1"? What, about 175 pounds?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, where are you at in your recruitment? Just wide open, listening to everybody still?
Yeah.
For the most part? Well, good deal. Raquan, thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
St. Augustine Miguel Whitley, 2027 wide receiver, 22 offers as well. Talk to me about your recruitment, because it's blown up this spring as well.
It's been going good, liking all the love that the coaches come and show me.
Yeah.
And the conversations that we have and going up to these colleges, it's great.
Now, of course, Texas offered on Wednesday. You saw Coach Jackson in the wintertime. He said he was going to stop by.
He was going to come back, and Coach Jackson came back, and like he said, and I really like that because that's honesty. So he came back, offered me like 2 days ago.
Did you know the offer was coming?
No, I didn't know, but once he told us to come to the school, and we didn't have school that day. So
oh, no kidding.
Once he told us to come to the school, I was like, all right, it is up.
Yeah, what does the Texas offer do for your recruitment? Does it change things, or is it just, hey, that's a school I want to see?
Yeah, I think it'll change. More and better, bigger schools gonna come and offer me, because that's probably one of my biggest offer right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Have you been up to Austin yet?
Nah, not yet. I won't go though.
Okay. Do you have any plans yet, or is it just still
Yeah,
kind
no,
of
I don't have no plan. I don't
Nothing
have
yet?
no plan yet. But,
Where have you seen? Who all have you gone out and visited so far?
I went to Tennessee. I went to SMU. I went somewhere else. I forgot. Don't know.
Yeah, busy
Yeah,
visits
yeah,
coming
yeah,
up
yeah.
then. And then tell me a little bit about your game, because I watched you a little bit today. We saw the hands, we saw the speed.
Yeah.
What do you think the big strengths of your game are?
Big strengths in my game, like when I catch the ball, like I do short routes, and when I catch the ball, I'm going to school, like yards after the catch, basically. So I'm going to school, no matter
So
what.
always a threat to score.
Yeah.
I like it. And on top of that, what do you know about Coach Jackson in Texas?
He told me that he coached a lot of players. He kept it real with me, for real. And he told me he played freshman too sometimes. So yeah, that's what I like.
Does staying close to home matter to you all that much?
I ain't trying to stay close to home.
No, trying to get out.
Yeah, I'm trying to go.
Well, good deal, Miguel. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.